Hello everybody, I am Swami here. Today we are going to see some of the SAP MM interview questions which was integrated with other modules. Other modules like SAP SD, SAP FICO, SAP QM quality management, SAP PM plant maintenance, SAP WM warehouse management. I'll show some of the concepts in SAP screen itself. Those integration points in the screen itself. The first question, they may ask you about the integration point with SAP MM and SD is, what is the integration point between MM and SD? They may ask you. So there are two concepts in SAP MM and SD, that is individual purchase order and third party. So both are closely integrated. Both the concepts are closely integrated. They may ask you what is individual purchase order. So individual purchase order is nothing but customer walks in, creates the sales order. Based on the sales order, company buys the material from the vendor and supplies to the customer. So that is individual purchase order, wherein they may order, customer may order finished goods or they may order semi-finished. So from the vendor, company buys the material and sells it to the customer. So that is one concept, individual purchase order. So the second one is third party sales, wherein customer walks in and creates a sales order, orders the material, that is orders the material, but vendor supplies the material from its plant, from vendor's plant to the customer. So it will not supply the material to the company, but rather they may sell it from vendor's plant to the directly to the customer. So that is third party sales, wherein both SAP MM and SD are integrated. So the main concept here in individual purchase order and third party sales is, once when the sales order is getting created, purchase requisition will be created on the background of the sales order. Based on the purchase requisition, buying will be happening from the vendor side and supplying from the vendor to the customer. That is the integration point between SAP MM and SD. And the next question they may ask you is, what is the integration point between MM and FICO? You can say like three areas, many areas it is getting integrated. Out of the many areas, we can say three areas. One is vendor master, another one is goods movement, another one is vendor invoice. I'll show that in the SAP screen itself. Go to vendor master XK03. In S4 HANA, it is BP, business partner. Transaction code is business partner. I'm showing that in ECC system. Go to XK03. Select accounting information, enter the vendor, enter company code, enter purchase organization, press enter. See, recon account. What is recon account? It's a GL account. So general ledger account. So wherein whatever the purchasing is getting happened, so it will be recorded in this GL account, So this is the integration point, recon account. Second integration point is what I told you was goods movement, GR. Go to MIGO, goods transaction code, goods receipt transaction code. Press enter. See, enter the material document number. Press enter. See, FI document. Click on to FI document. This is the integration point. Double click onto the accounting document. See, goods received for this much amount. This is the integration point, second integration point. Goods received. Whenever in SAP, whenever there is a goods movement happens, yeah, accounting document gets created based on the movement type. Movement type is 101. So that accounting document is this FI document. Click onto this FI document, double click onto this accounting document. You can see the amount. So this is the integration. And the third integration point between MM and FICO is invoice verification, vendor invoice verification. Go to MIR4. It is a display, MIR4. Display invoice document. Press enter. This is the invoice document. 510 5686 722. Press enter. See, click on to follow on documents. See, accounting document gets created. This is the accounting document. See here, vendor purchase. So company has purchased 6,216 rupees for 6,216 rupees. So this is the integration point between FICO and MM. Come back. Now, third one is explain the integration point between SAP MM and warehouse management. Again, it is GRM, MIGO. Go to MIGO, goods reserve. So the integration point between MM and warehouse management is goods receiving. This is the material document number. Press enter. See here a tab called warehouse management. This will come upon configuration done in material master. Warehouse configuration done on the back end. See, transfer request number 294, 297. Based on this transfer request, a transfer order will be created, and based on the transfer order confirmation will be created in the warehouse side. So this is the integration point between MM and WM. MIGO, GR, goods reserved. Another question they may ask you is explain integration point with MM with QM, quality management. So go to MMBE, I'll show you. Once when you do goods receiving, that is goods inbound delivery. Once when you do inbound delivery, see this unrestricted. Normally, if the quality management is being configured on the background, see when you do goods receiving, these 66 numbers will be in quality inspection. Will be in quality inspection state. So quality management team who is responsible for making it unrestricted use. They are the one who do unrestricted use. So MIGO is the place where integration point between QM and material management is integrated. Quality management and material management is integrated in the transaction code MIGO, that is goods receipt. Right? Final one. Explain the integration point with plant maintenance, material management and plant maintenance. You can say like there is a concept called refurbishment order. So wherein when there is a problem in the equipment, that is, for example, a conveyor, there is a problem in the conveyor. So what they do is they remove the raw material from the conveyor, send it to the vendor. They rectify the problem, vendor will rectify the problem and send it back to us, and we fit it to the conveyor. That is the process. Or we buy it from the vendor, place it in the conveyor. Raw material. We buy the raw material or spare parts from the vendor. So that buying happens in the material management side. So that is the integration point between plant maintenance and material management. So the integration point between plant maintenance and material management is refurbishment order. You can speak about refurbishment order. So if you want to know any of the above modules, you can get in touch with Learn to Win, www.learnw.in. My number is 9940654379. Thank you.